All right, looks like we're live. Let's make sure our audio's working here. It says we're live. See if it pops up. All right, looks like we're live. Okay, we're ready. We're here. We're live and in action. All right. Well, sorry about the late start tonight. I've been at a Christmas party for most of the afternoon, and we just got in kind of late. And it's not a big deal, but we are going to give away something tonight. It's going to be fun. Glad you guys, I saw you guys have been sticking around here while this thing was ready. We just got in kind of late, but we're going to have fun tonight. It's going to be a good live stream. We're excited about kind of getting closer down to where we can, talk about the Christmas time, and it's fun to be able to give some stuff away this year. I know we haven't really we've been doing the live streams now for almost 6 months. And we've kind of got to this point now where we're kind of ready to see how this is going to go. I'm glad you guys were sticking around. We've got 5 viewers in here. I would encourage you guys to stay to the end. Remember, you have to be present to win the giveaway that we're giving tonight. Okay, there could be 1 or 2 or 3 giveaways. You never know. So, but you have to be present to win. If we call your name and you don't respond, you will not receive a notification that you've won. We will not contact you. You've got to be here to win it. Okay, and I think a lot of you are here and you know the rules. Down in the comment, not in the comment bar, but in the description box, the link is in the description. It's a survey form. Fill out that information. It kind of gives us information. Just enter you in. It puts it on an Excel spreadsheet, and then we select a random number from that. So that's how you have to win. So some of you guys have been in here early. We've got people commenting: Fufu Killer, Taf 3K, Momo Cow. Momo Cow is Tyron. Anthony, Brandon, Caleb, IK Baseball, Heisman Highlights, Jason, Taya. I'm not sure if I said your name right. But yes, it's going great, Anthony. Thanks you for asking. We will let you know, and Too Much Sauce is here. We've got several people viewing right now, so very exciting. Always keep up the chat. It's always good to see you guys always communicating down here with me and with each other. It's a good thing to have within our small community. With that, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed some of the content I posted earlier this week. I want to kind of recap you on what's been out there, and then we'll kind of get into the topic of tonight. We're talking about tonight, what is the best football gift to give and receive. So there'll kind of be a discussion question on what you guys think, and what I'm kind of looking to get some of your guys' opinion out there. We got Marquise in here, Too Much Sauce, Jason. Those are some of the last guys that have commented. Just make sure everything's going good with you guys. It's been a lot of fun here lately. So lately we have posted 2 videos. I posted a video, a vlog this morning. It's kind of one of the earlier vlogs that I filmed last week. And over the next few days, I'll try to post another one. And those will actually be kind of going in reverse order. So, it shouldn't be any confusing, but we're gonna come out with, and I know the wristband video, the way I made the custom wristbands on today's vlog. I showed the process of how I made those, and here's actually the white ones that another person won. Brandon's red ones are actually packaged up right now and are about to be shipped off probably Monday. So thank you guys for entering. Brandon said he watched the video, so hopefully you guys liked that video this morning I posted. And then earlier in the week I posted my Riddell SPX shoulder pad review. So hopefully you guys watched that. It's only got like 90 views, and I was really hoping that's going to take off eventually, because it's a big review I did. So I don't think it's the right time for it to take off, but I just want to tell you guys those videos are out there. Go check them out if you haven't already. And so tonight, I just kind of wanted to talk about what is, as we talk about Christmas, and, some of us may not, I don't ever remember getting a whole lot of football related gifts. When I was in football, more or less it was, stuff that I needed. It was like, if I'd get like a good pair of sweatpants or a nice windsuit or something, something to help get me through the off season. It's usually the thing. And so that's kind of my thoughts. But as I watch more videos over the years, and find that a lot of people get like certain things on Christmas time. And so that's kind of the whole basis of this. So I'm kind of curious to know what your guys' responses are as we go through this later on. Hey, there she is. We're engaged. We're engaged. Yes. We got engaged last Sunday.
Woo!
And so.
Oh, yeah. I don't think any of you guys care, but
yeah, there's the ring.
It's pretty. It's got diamonds, but you can't see them.
Yeah, it's.
Woo!
Yeah, there she is. We are happily engaged. So that was a lot of fun. I actually filmed like a small vlog of us, of me. Like, I was kind of. It was when she was getting ready before we went and did this thing. And I filmed like a small vlog. So there will be a short vlog eventually of like me basically asking her to marry her. So, and we'll share that with you at some point. So, but thank you guys all for the support and the congratulations, the congrats that y'all have said all week. And it means a lot to us. That our YouTube and Instagram family can celebrate us as well. So thank you. My voice is starting to crack.
Yeah, I thought you might want some water.
Thank you. I was going to get water and was not prepared for this thing. I just kind of started it, and here we go. 10 viewers. Okay. Make sure you guys are entered into this thing. So I want to go to what you guys are saying right now. I also want to tell you about some deals that I see out there right now. We got 10 responses, so that's a good number to have right now. Heisman highlights. I do remember your Instagram. You left a lot of questions, and we answered all of your questions. So you just have to go back to that. We just went back to. I remember all those. All right, so we had kind of I want to check. We had Jason said, can you just let's see, what's Jason Solis? Let me make sure you're in here. I know you said you can't enter the raffle for some reason. Let me make sure it got to you. Let me ask you this, Jason. I don't have you entered, but what are you viewing us on right now? Are you on a computer, a cell phone, Apple device, or an Android? Let us know what you're viewing on. All right, good. Well, I'm glad you went back and watched it. So, because we spent a lot of time on your questions. So, yeah, thank you. We're happily engaged. Your phone. If you're watching on the YouTube app, you should be able to go to the.
You have to click the down arrow though.
The down arrow.
There's like it looks kind of hidden. I don't know if you noticed that.
Okay, so on your phone, if you're watching this, like just it's in the description box, so you'll have to flip your phone around. It'll be just like a link down here in the bottom. I'll show you real quick. Let me see where this is at. Okay, pull my screen here. Screen share. Okay, here's if this was the video, it's not an iPhone, obviously, but this is where you'd go to the form, and you should be able to enter all the questions here. Okay, so that's kind of how you do it. Anyway, you do have to be present to win on this giveaway. We're going to see kind of what your guys' responses are. I'm just kind of curious to see how you answered some of these questions. Because we're talking about gift giving, gift receiving in the football realm. I know that a couple other YouTubers have posted videos about, what players want to receive on Christmas. I know Lyman Football come up with a video. He's done the last 2 years, I believe, on gifts. So we're kind of doing maybe something just sort of similar, but more or less like, what do you want to give and give and
What's
receive?
wrong with you? You sound terrible.
I don't know. I really don't
know. You need
know.
a drink. You need a cough drop. He's getting
both.
sick, y'all.
I've got a sinus infection. I don't guess I talked that much today, but it's rough. Anyway, I'm going to try to look through some of your responses here. Okay. Here they are. Oh, they disappeared. Where'd it go? No, don't do that. Okay. Here we go. All right. So obviously all of you are interested in getting something football related for Christmas. All of you said yes. I didn't know if anybody would go for the maybe. Thank you. I didn't know if anybody would go for the maybe answer. All right, well, let's see. Let's talk about what you guys said. Marquise said a backplate. Brandon Hill said a helmet or visor. Weezema said a new pair of cleats for winter workouts. That's a good one. Taya, new visor for my speed helmet. Gloves or other accessories. Anthony, too much sauce, either football gear for next season. Heisman Highlights gloves, football gloves for Taff. Tyler says anything really. IK Baseball, a helmet, and Fufu Killer Adidas gloves. Okay, that's all good stuff. All right, so this is kind of like the best time to be looking for these kind of deals. And right now, for all of those of you that are looking at helmets or possibly purchasing one for next year, this is probably one of the best times to get it. Because a couple of sites right now have got some great deals for this. And one that sometimes, and I've took a chance on this one every year, but it's Riddell. I always, around this time of the year, will order something from Riddell because they offer 20% off and free shipping. If you've never ordered from Riddell, the thing with them is their shipping, I don't care where you live or how close you live to Ohio, where they're at, but it is like $20-something plus to ship it. And I don't know if it's necessarily based on weight, and I'm sure it is, but you have to spend like $450 where you get free shipping. And so basically you have to buy a speed flex and a face mask to go with it in order to get free shipping. And whenever you could, I think you can obviously buy it cheaper, like at Sports Unlimited. But anyway, I'm getting off track. But, right now, Riddell's got a deal where you can get 20% off of anything, I believe. I didn't read the full description. I've been meaning to look at that all day, plus free shipping. So that's probably one of the best deals out there right now as far as getting something pretty decent from Riddell. Last year, I got a face mask that's on the custom helmet back there, the custom 360. They still had 360 stuff around, and I still do. But yes, they've got the code is Flash17 is the code that you use for that. So I mean that's a pretty good deal. Let's check it out. I don't know if it's just up here on the top. I'll show you the website here. So it's just free shipping here. Definitely something to take. I don't, you don't know. I got an email on it, but I'm not sure when that's going to end. So it's probably better to go attack this deal now than to wait. So, but yeah, just if you're into that, into Riddell helmets, that's a possible option for you as far as receiving. I mean, this time of the year, if I know some of you, and I don't know if there are many of you right now that I know some of you have Dick's Sporting Goods in your areas, but I get stuff all the time from them. I get like Christmas stuff. I got like free $10 here just because Dick's Sporting Goods is awesome. I got like $10 in cash from them. Not in cash, but, something to use on their website. So that's just a cool thing. Hey, there's Kevin. Brandon says he's getting a speed helmet for his birthday in January. And I guess we're going to have to add in Jason here. So let's go ahead and get him entered in. Let's just manually take your name here. I don't know why it's not doing that. I don't know why it's not letting you. That's weird. I've never heard of anybody having a problem like that. So thank you for responding to him there.
You're welcome.
All right, so we've got Jason in. Okay. And Jason, you can just kind of let us know what your Christmas plans or what you best gift to receive as a football player. And I was going to put in what's the best gift to give someone that's a football player. I think that would be a good one to kind of discuss on here. But Jason, we got you entered in, so you have nothing to worry about. You're entered here. You're getting, Kevin says, I'm getting 5 pairs of Vapor tights. That's not bad. I've got, let's see, I believe I got tights last year for, I got some of the Academy brand ones. I'm curious, I want to try the East Bay E-Vapor tights. Kind of curious to try those. I've got a little East Bay catalog here, and more or less it's the team sales one. Why so many, Kevin? He's got to have one for each day of practice. That's my motto. That is my motto.
Your motto is like 3 for one day.
Well, it's like, all right, we practice in the morning.
Games,
I go to school. I teach all day. Shed those clothes after I'm done with that, and then afternoon practice. And if we have a game, well, actually, not as much. It's usually like changing once or twice during that day. But in the summer, we're gonna be changing a lot. But I don't go through as many clothes this time of the year, as she's stacking all the clothes back here.
Yeah, I don't think they can see the
giant. They don't see the giant pile of clothes from all this week. But I feel like,
it's not terrible.
Yeah,
it's better than when you worked at the other school because you went through a lot more.
I did. Somehow I went through a lot more.
I think they had worse practices. And, I feel like their field wasn't as good, so, your feet were always wet.
Yeah. Well, what's good about our fields, we do the dew buster.
Oh, so that's right.
So early in the morning, the head coach goes out there and knocks off all the dew on our Ranger that we get. And so we go out there and our feet aren't wet. And it just helps out. And plus, I have to, I've got I've got to review that thing because that's the best thing that I bought, that boot dryer. For your shoes, I don't care if you're a coach or a player. That thing's bye Foo Killer.
Let's go to the
All-Star game.
Yeah, I think people would really benefit from the boot dryer.
Yeah, the boot dryer. I've not shown that or talked about it at all, but that thing is a literal lifesaver. And a lot of college teams, I went and saw the Razorbacks indoor facility, or their newest one they had built. Kind of took a tour there one time, and all their players and a lot of major college programs do this. But they'll have shoe dryers, cleat dryers, hand or for your glove dryers, and I think it's just kind of neat. It's built into their locker, so definitely a cool thing. That would be a good gift to give somebody. I think a boot dryer, somebody that's out, whether it's for sports related or not. I think that's just a cool gift. And it was $35. It wasn't outrageous. But anyway.
We're also in the country, though. I don't know how many of your viewers are in the city.
That's true.
We have grass and hills and dirt everywhere.
Mud everywhere. Rocks, ponds, everything.
No cement, I swear.
Cement's, it's old.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah. Anyway. What cleats would you prefer for offensive tackle? I think offensive tackle, and I've got my East Bay catalog here, kind of help you out. But and I think football's in here, I want to say. If it's not, then I'll figure it out. But it's the and this cleat is kind of on the page 96. Page 96, 96, 96, 96. 96. Okay. So these cleats I know I've talked about, and I think they're probably the best you can get for offensive tackle. But the Nike Zoom Force Savage Elite TDs, that or the Savage Pros, I think would be two great options. The Force Savage Elite basically creates the kind of like the Under Armour highlight look. And so I think that's probably the best one. The color options on here were kind of limited, but I know that Dick's Sporting Goods had every color you could imagine. So probably Dick's Sporting Goods would be the place to look for those. Because it just shows on here, it's got East Bay just has black, blue, and red. It looks orange, but it's actually red, I believe. On the cheaper side, they actually don't have as many options as they normally do, but that's what I would prefer, Brandon. So, all right. I feel like this setup's gotten better. I feel like a small draft right here, though. And I've been trying to fix this plastic that's on the window, but it's like a small draft. It feels weird. I don't know. I have to keep taping down this plastic. Getting off track. Here's so some other gifts that I think would be worth receiving. I talked about the football, the pass back football, and I think that was something that we kind of discussed last live stream.
Did you put the actual video up yet?
I've not done that.
Okay, I would like everyone in the live stream to know that is so funny because in his vlog he's like, okay, I'm gonna play with the pass back. And then he never shows it because he was like talking about the other camera.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry about that. It's one of those that I think is a great gift to give somebody. I don't care if you play like linebacker. Like, I think it's just a good football thing. I wish I've had it all my life because there have been several times where I've like been outside and just thrown a football to myself because I don't have anybody to throw to. And like, and if I had people to throw with all the time, like I would love it. But like, she doesn't always go outside and want to play with me. But she did like about a month ago, and I loved it. And she just like threw me the football, and we just talked about life, and it was a lot of fun. So
it's just like in the country, people aren't around.
Yeah, there's just it's hard to find people to play. Like and like I want to play flag football, but like I know it's gonna be hard to find people that want to play because of where we live. So I'm trying, and like right now we've got it set up with our football team. Like we're letting our kids just go out there and throw the football around. They've gotten kind of good at just picking up the game on their own, but it's a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and give something away here.
Woohoo!
All right, so here's who's all entered at this moment right now. We've got Marquise, Brandon Hill, Weezema, Taya, Anthony, Too Much Sauce, Heisman Highlights, Taft 3K, Tyler, IK Baseball, Fufu Killer, Kevin, and Jason. All right, so that's – oh, and Mason. Mason just joined us. Okay. All right, so awesome. So let's do this thing. Here's what we're giving away tonight. All right. Basically I'm gonna let the anticipation build a little bit. Since I'm not able to use a lot of the things that I receive, and just because I'm not able to always go to this place,
You like to give back.
This is what I would like to do. If I can figure this out. Yeah. All right. Well, that's about as good as we're going to get this out.
Well, I could have got scissors for you.
Yeah. Well, big thing is the code. Actually, I can't show this because somebody would take the code and they'd figure it out.
Just tell them what it is.
Okay. Anyway.
You don't have to show it. Just say it.
I'm giving away a 20% off coupon to Dick's Sporting Goods. This is something that I received in the mail for being part of their rewards program. Plus, I'm going to throw in a couple of East Bay things as well, which will also get you 20% off. No minimum price. So, I mean, you're looking at a couple dollars off from each of these sites. So, that's what we're giving away here first. And it just came. Here's the little coupon booklet that I have, but I'm giving away. Take 20% off a single regular price apparel item. So you have to get an apparel item for this. I know some of you were in here talking about apparel items. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead and give this away. We got a few more people that just entered in here kind of late. So we're giving away, actually, it'll be 3 coupons. It'll be 2 East Bay coupons and a Dick's Sporting Goods coupon. So here we go. What's the, random number generator. Duh. Random number. All right, so our random numbers tonight are numbers 2 through 17. Thank you guys for being in here. Remember, you have to be present to win. What's going on? Oh boy. I chased that cat all over the place yesterday. Oh, hang on. We're at 18. That's all right. So numbers 2 through 18, our random number tonight for our first giveaway to get 2 sets of coupons is number 18. Number 18 is Jason. Jason, are you here? We got Jason. It's our first giveaway recipient. I think these are pretty cool gifts to at least maybe give out to somebody if you can't use them, but otherwise, I don't necessarily know if you can get these little East Bay coupons out there. I'm sure you can find 20% coupons, but regardless, they're ones that I received because I get these East Bay catalogs, these team ones. So you're supposed to like give them to your players, but I don't give them to my players. I'm mean, but
hey,
I'm giving them out.
And the Dick's stuff, I mean, like, say you don't have one near you. They have shipping online.
And you can order this online. So if you don't have a Dick's Sporting Goods store, it's not a big deal. You can use this one online. Some of them you can't. Some of them you have to use them in stores. But Jason, are you here? He was just here a little while ago. And just because we call your name and if we miss you the first time, well, it was so weird. It was sounds she made.
She's very, like, weird. I think she got into some catnip.
She got into some catnip?
Yeah, because she's been, like, running around like a crazy person.
Oh, boy.
And then she's, like, being all freaky. Say hello. This is our cat. She hates people, things, food, reality, basically. She only likes us when she's trying to go to sleep.
Yep.
And then she just steals our body warmth.
Yep, she's kind of a jerk.
She's so done.
Yeah. She hates being held.
Yeah, she does.
I think all cats do, though.
Okay, get out of here. Well, she was meowing, so I thought she wanted attention. But
yeah, never know with her.
All right, do you have to pick another person?
Yeah, we do. We got to move on. All right, so let's do another random number. Remember, you have to be present to win. Now, just because we call your name and you're not here, it doesn't mean that you're out for good. if you come in later and get it, I mean, that's just the luck of the draw.
I think you mean if you come back.
Yeah, if you come back in and you were to win, you could still win.
But not the thing that you missed.
But not the thing you missed. So I'm going to go ahead and make a document to document all these things. All right. Our next random number is number 7. Number 7 is too much sauce. Are you here? You guys aren't very chatty tonight in the comments. I figure we'd have more. Well, I mean, we've had some talking, but
maybe you're boring.
I hope I'm not boring, but
you gotta pep it up. You look like you are half dead, which you might be because you're sick.
Yeah, I don't feel that great, but I'm trying here. Okay, so anybody else? I mean, we've got so that's too much sauce. Are you here? Kevin's just in the background. Which I think a lot of these guys are. They're just like probably doing their own thing, you know, watching this like some kind of radio show.
Well, if they're on their phone, it's hard to type too.
That is true.
Because you have to like have the thing pop up, but it messes up the video. Oh man, is he gone too?
Yeah, we're not getting an immediate response, and I think we've got. Let's just check how late we are on the live.
Oh man, is he gone too?
Yeah, we're like seconds off, so so let's give it away. So we've got to change our number now. We're up to 19.
Maybe they just don't want it.
Maybe you don't want it. But you know, that could be a strategy because that's smart. But you never know what's coming next.
Or if there's anything coming next.
Anthony says he's playing Halo 5 while watching. That's funny.
See, that sounds like me. I like to play video games while I'm watching YouTube.
Number 3. Brandon Hill, are you here? Greg Lewis just joined. I know Brandon Hill's here. He's got to be here. If he wins this, he's going to have two packages I got to send out. Gonna have to. I'll give it a little more time. Let's see. Did you make a Brandon? Okay.
Oh man, now we got video game haters.
Now we got video games going on.
By the way, does anyone play Breath of the Wild Zelda? Did you get the downloadable content? Because I'm disappointed, but
she was disappointed in her Breath of the Wild.
No spoilers, but I'm disappointed. Ooh, Kevin FaceTiming his girl.
Yeah.
Good thing. Good priorities. I like it.
Yep. Doing both.
Yep.
Oh, Brandon Hill's here. All right.
I don't play on the Switch.
Yeah, we got.
I play on the Wii U because I don't want to pay the money for it.
Yeah, we've not found the justification of the Switch yet. Like if we didn't have the Wii U, if I hadn't bought it all those years ago,
I would have bought it because I'm hardcore Zelda.
Yeah, we would have got it.
I would have.
Brandon Hill says he doesn't need it, so he can give it away. All right. Well, let's give away something else, or let's not give away something else, but let's give this away. All right. So I got to change our numbers. We got 20 people entered in right now. I hope we have 20 people watching, because that's what I'm gonna hope. So we've got another random number to pick. I feel like we do this more and more now. Like I feel like forever we would give something away immediately, and then now we're like pushing stuff away, and like people aren't here, and we're having to draw multiple names, which is fine.
Maybe you're giving too much away.
Maybe we've given too much away. I don't know.
Maybe you gotta spread it out more.
All right, here's the next one. We got number 5 was the random number. Taya Zapata. Are you here? He was here earlier.
How do you know it's a he?
I don't know. It's
you
spelled.
You don't know these people?
I don't know them. Never heard this one. T-E.
G?
No, T-E-Y-E.
It's a pretty name.
Yeah. All right. You're here.
Woohoo!
So you've won the coupon for East Bay. You got 2 coupons for East Bay. We'll send these out to you. And a Dick's Sporting Goods regular price single. Excuse me. We'll send you out 3 coupons here. So what we need is you to get in touch with me on Instagram. My Instagram is down in the comments, or excuse me, down in the description box below, and you can follow me on there. Message me and give me. I'll need your shipping address so I can send these out to you. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now. And so, all right.
Sweet.
So we gave those away. Now, stick around because we might be giving away something else. So, thank you guys for always being congratulatory of other people. It's always a good thing. So we've got that one secured.
You haven't ever done?
What?
You've never tried to figure out what your fan base likes. Like, do you have a lot of video gamers? Do you have a lot of hunters or
yeah? I think
people that just watch TV?
Yeah, I guess we don't ever really ask those questions.
Yeah.
Because we don't watch TV, we watch YouTube. That's what we have. If you do have something else, can I still be entered even though give away something to somebody else?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
He passed it forward.
He did pass it forward. They had to. We'll find something.
No, he's saying.
Oh.
In the future. He's not saying.
Oh, right.
He's just saying if his name gets called again.
Yeah, you would get it then. Okay.
We've had a lot of Christmas food.
Yeah, we've had a lot. So, okay. So we had a question in here from Mason saying, best budget cleat.
Ooh.
All right, that's a pretty good question, and we'll take that one.
Very smart.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna have to think about that one for a minute. Because I know my East Bay catalog probably isn't as most current as it could be. I mean, it is the most current one, but it is not football season at this moment, obviously. I mean, obviously there's NFL still going on and all that, but, I think, whenever we talk budget, and I've talked budget before, I think here's where we need to. New Nike cleats releasing in April. Okay. Well, I think I'd have to look at some of the new stuff that's being released, because here's the crazy thing. They're already starting to release all the new catalogs that are out for next year. So when I go to all my coaching conferences in February, they're going to have all the new stuff that I can select. Oh, hey, Matthew. See ya. Man. Anyway. How many hours do you do live streams? We've went over 2 hours, but we try not to get to 2 hours.
What is this kid? 12? You should show him the people that troll you.
Yeah. All right. Look at this. All right.
You're too young to be sending hate on YouTube.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know what? You don't have to win nothing, Matthew. You can just stay blocked forever and not get this awesome stuff. That is honestly how I feel. If you're gonna hate, then
so little.
Dude,
why are you being so mean?
Why are you mean, Matthew? All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah, he's already blocked.
He's blocked.
I thought it was going to be
gone.
like a 35-year-old man.
Yeah.
It was like.
All right. And otherwise, if it was a 35-year-old man, it'd be like, dude, get a life. Like, you're too old. Get off here. Anyway, yeah, we try not to go for too long.
He says that, but he averages like 3-hour live streams. But hey, I think that if he's having live streams and someone's still in there, then somebody wants to hear it.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? I was reading a comment and.
No, I was just saying, like, if you have a 3-hour live stream, there's always someone in there, so someone wants to talk to you.
Yeah, there's always somebody.
Your stuff.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the thing with the catalogs is they're published so early that they're not going to have colorways released for anything, but the best way to look at the new stuff is to go watch the college bowl games, and you start to watch kind of the NFL near the end of the season, and you'll start to see the cleats change. But go watch the bowl games, especially like teams that are in like the big bowl games, whether in the college football playoff or like in like the Rose Bowl, all those like big Nike teams, especially watching Oregon, because obviously Oregon's like lives right behind where Nike was founded, basically. And that's probably the best place to see what everything's going to kind of look like, even though it's customized to that school. You can usually get a good hint of like what stuff's going to look like. So that's probably the best advice I have. As far as like cleats on a budget, we could go a lot of different ways for this. I know that we had Abdul talk about the UA Highlights best cleats for youth football. I do agree that the UA Highlights in the molded, like the molded rubber tip versions for youth kids, I think is the best that you can get. A lot of my kids that I had as players in youth, a lot of those kids were wearing those. As far as budget goes, I've had at least one video about budget cleats. I've not really been able to talk about it too much. Just because I'm not into the cleat game as much as I used to be. I like the Under Armour Highlight cleats, but they come out as $120. So it's kind of like if you buy those, it's kind of like those are your cleats, you know. My favorite football cleat colors. Okay, so like I'm a huge fan of the green and gold color scheme. Obviously, well, my football team that I played for in high school, we were black. Or no, excuse me, we were red. But I always wore black cleats for a long time. That was kind of the normal, but that's the norm, I guess you'd say. But then eventually more, like what was crazy is like everybody wore black cleats. And then in 1 year, everybody, like once East Bay really got big, it was like East Bay had every color you could imagine. And so everybody got their cleats from East Bay because like they had every single color you could imagine. Like, I mean, you get like some Under Armour cleats, like you could get the basic black, but then you get your team color. Anyway, so the thing is I really think, and I've got a lot of tips on buying football cleats. I've talked about it over the years, but my favorite color scheme is like green and gold. Like I like the Packers. I don't really like. I'm not gonna say that's my team, but like I don't know what it is. I like their uniforms. I think it's great that like they have such a great tradition. I mean, they're one of the oldest NFL teams around, besides a few other cities and organizations. But I just really like their stuff. I like green and gold color schemes, like, and so that's just one of the things I like. So the Nike Alpha Sharks, the Alpha Sharks are good. I think the Alpha Sharks is a good budget cleat. I think that's kind of where you kind of look at a budget cleat, and kind of some tips that I've had over the years. I talked about this when I had the whole UA reviews. But I still believe this to this day. I think the best one for this, the kind of idea is, if you buy like a brand new set of cleats, either try to salvage your cleats the best you can from the previous year, if that's possible, because I know cleats today just don't, to me, they don't hold up like they should. And, you know, you see kids blow out their cleats or whatever. And so I think the best thing to do is to have a budget cleat on hand. Whether you get that cleat like a thrift store, where it's like kind of been used but a little bit. And the best place that I think you can go to find good, cheap, like budget cleats is Play It Again Sports. I don't know if you guys have those where you live, but I always go to one, and I just love going in there because you can find like slightly used stuff. Mr. Football, CFL or NFL. I don't watch a whole lot of the CFL. I used to not really get in depth with it, but it was just always a different aspect of having like 12 players instead of 11. And so to me, that kind of like changes up defenses, and it makes me think about offensives differently when you have another player. See, that's what I used to do. Mason said I can get new cleats every year and use those for games and use last year's cleats for practice. And I think that's a great idea, because if you do it right and you only use those cleats for games, you can carry them over to the next season. And I think that's the best way you can do it. And whether you have to start out, and usually you just have to start out with one pair of cleats, and it just kind of continues through the years with that. So I think what'll be fun is and I never got to show this to you guys, but I went to a football conference last year, a coaches conference, and listened to a lot of big name coaches. And it's really not a big clinic that you can go to as a coach, but it's a small one, and it's a localized one, but they pull in some big names. But anyway, I've listened to Bill Snyder and the former Razorback coach Brett Bielema. Listen to those guys. They had Gene Stallings, the old Alabama coach, there last year. I didn't get to see him. I ended up leaving early before I saw him the next day. But I brought home a ton of catalogs, and I went through those and, kind of looked through the stuff for next year. And I think that, and I never got to post that vlog that I did. So I give my old cleats to a store called Goodwill. I know Goodwill. Goodwill's a good place to find cleats if you find them at the right time. If you go to the website Academy Sports, yeah, Academy's got a lot of good stuff. I like Academy. Academy's one of my favorite places to go shop. And then Tommy Bond says favorite pregame meal. Gosh, what did I have for pregame meals this year? It wasn't the best stuff. Marshall's a good place. Marshall's, the store, it's kind of like TJ Maxx, is a good place. And Ross is another good place. If y'all don't know Ross, go check out some Rosses. They're pretty good. They'll have like NFL style colorway cleats. And I actually had some, I guess I sold them on eBay. But I sold some, they were Carolina Panther colorway cleats. And I knew they were Carolina, obviously the color scheme. But yeah, you can get, but I didn't know, but I guess I haven't been to Marshall's in a while. So that'd be a good place to go maybe. So that's cool. That's good to hear that you guys are getting stuff from there pretty cheap. I know I've always talked about TJ Maxx. I always have like football gloves, but it seems like Marshall's and Ross has the cleats. What should I get signed at NFL Experience? What should you get signed? You should find something that you're going to be able to like keep forever. I wouldn't get like a shirt signed or nothing like that, because obviously you outgrow a shirt or a hat. Burlington. I don't know if I have any Burlingtons around. I have to check that. Anyway, I had a question for best quarterback cleats for Chandler. Best quarterback cleats to me, I think, kind of depending on your style as a quarterback, I think the highlight cleats, I wouldn't probably, I know they have the Cam Newton cleats, which I haven't kept up with the Cam Newtons in a long time. I used to think those cleats, like the first set of Cam Newton cleats came out, they were pretty sick. But I'd say just the general Under Armour highlight cleats probably a good pick for a quarterback. A team football. Now you could get one of those an autograph football. It's all white, and that's a good thing that you can always keep around and keep in like a safe little box. Get like it's an autograph football, so that'd probably be the best thing to take. Or if you have it of a favorite team, you can do that. Brandon said, and I was just about to get to this, Brandon, but he said you should put more items on your eBay because I'd be willing to buy some cleats or anything you put up there. Let me just list off what I've got on here right now. It's not the best stuff that I've got right now because, and honestly, it's not selling because there's just not a lot out there to sell right now at the moment. Yeah, mini helmets are nice. I've got a couple mini helmets hanging around here, but I don't ever get them out and have anybody sign them or nothing. Heisman Highlights is back. What's up? I've got a couple of extra large shirts. I don't know if y'all can wear those. They're like some Under Armour, Nike shirt, a Razorback shirt. I've got some basketball shoes on there, some Nike LeBron Zooms in men's 14. I wear crazy size shoes. As far as football gear goes, this is what I have. I've got a McDavid Hex Pad 5-pad girdle. It's a youth extra large. I've got that, a McDavid Hex Pad 5-pad football girdle. I've got two Riddell youth 5-pad football girdles. I've got one in a size medium, I think, and another in a size youth large. Yeah, I believe or either they're both youth large. I believe they're both youth large, yeah. So sorry about that. They're both youth large. And then the last thing I have on there is a Shut Youth Rib Protector. It's a small youth rib protector, and those are all on my eBay page right now. You can get to my eBay page down in the comment section below, or excuse me, in the description box, I should say. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen my newest videos I posted this week, please go and watch those. I did a vlog on making some custom wristbands for some of my viewers. Go check that out. And then plus, I made a video I made a review on some Riddell shoulder pads. And I think that'd be a good one to go watch. But yes, I do have some stuff on eBay at the moment, and that's all I have at the current time. Had you guys watch that? Greg said he watched that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So we've been talking all night about stuff that we're gonna that we want to receive for Christmas. I'm in need. I'm in need of some new coaching slacks. I'm down to only wearing a few pairs every day for class, but I've got to get like some, and they cost like $80. They're Under Armour. They cost way too much, but I'm trying to save up and get them because I like the Under Armour coaching pants fairly well. And then I ordered some, or I'm getting some coaching DVDs, and then that's really all the Christmas that I know of right now. Some other stuff. I got some other stuff on the way, I guess. But here's what I want to talk about next week. Next week, we're doing a special live stream that we are going to call our Christmas giveaway viewer special. And so we're giving away thanks to viewers. It's just going to probably be a multiple, probably going to be a multiple giveaway kind of a live stream. But that's going to be next Saturday, same time, same place, 8 p.m. But it's going to be no, we're calling it our Mr. Football Christmas giveaway viewer special. So we'll have more details about that later on. Okay, so Boofer Killer says I have to go to the All-Star game tomorrow. Are you playing in the All-Star game or just going to it? I'm just kind of confused on that. And Pikachu Plaza says how many more stuff to give away. We're giving away something else here soon. So yeah, we're gonna have a viewer special for that, kind of for you guys that are been around here quite a while, and it'll be a lot of fun to do that giveaway. So that's what we're excited about next week. I know we kind of have like a little small giveaway tonight, but we're gonna go ahead and give away something else. All right. We're gonna give away something small right here, and then we're gonna have sort of a big giveaway at the end, nearing at the end of the live stream. Okay, so at the current time, I do look tired. I'm very sick right now. I really don't want to be on here that late. I say that, and I'll probably be here. I'm wore out and tired. Actually, I just kind of want to go ahead and give the big thing away. I have to go get it to show it to you because I'm not sure if I can well, I can describe it. It's just I've got to know the size on it. So we're going to go figure that out. I'm going to give that away here. So give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'm not leaving you. And if anybody else comes in, just make sure to tell them I left for just a second. So I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. So Mason says, I think I'm going to pick my own face mask for next year. The ones I get from the high school are bad. Yeah, what kind of face masks y'all use that are so bad? So we're going to give away, and if you've not entered the giveaway that we've got right now going, you need to do that. We're going to give this away. So this is our big giveaway of the night. And this is what I'm going to tell you about it. It's probably not sized for everybody that's in here. It's going to be, I would say, if you're on the younger side, you'll be able to wear it at some point, but it is kind of, I guess, specialized to a certain extent. They're not reconditioned. A lot of face masks don't get reconditioned. And I will say that, unless they have metal showing or they're bent, that's whenever you got to get them changed. But that's kind of the thing right now. I just want more vision. I don't know. I understand. I've got if you use a speed face mask, like I've got one of the quarterback receiver versions. I can't remember the code, but it's basically like the one that just has 2 bars it's a straight bar. 3 high guards suck. Yeah, I'll try to show you real quick what it looks like. I may have already described it well enough to you, but and I got this one for one of my face mask videos that I've not really had a whole lot of success with, but I'm kind of just waiting to do it another time. I eventually will get back to the face mask series. That's at least my goal, is to get back to that. Because I think it was a good idea. But this is what the face mask I was talking about. I actually got this one as part of my face mask series for quarterbacks and safeties, receivers, I guess. So that's kind of the face mask I'd maybe recommend for vision. If you have a speed, obviously, but if you have they have the same exact one at a flex if you needed that one. All right, so back to what I was talking about with the giveaway. This may not apply. This may not apply to everybody, as far as this giveaway. But like I said, maybe you'll be able to wear it at some point. But here's what we're giving away. We're giving away a Riddell Power 5-pad padded shirt. We're giving away one of these. And it is a adult medium. All right. So here's the back of it. There's the back pad on it, the side rib pads on this. I really love like this color, like all black with the red. It just looks really sick. Like I said, it is an adult medium. So that's what we're giving away. All right. So everybody's eligible for the giveaway, obviously, except the person that won earlier. Obviously, they can't get it. Win a second prize, but you can. Thanks for the sleeves. At Fufu Color, I guess your sleeves came in. So I always forget what I give away to y'all. So yes, we do have Anthony. Anthony says, I have an original S2EG for my speed. Are the rules for face mask is for visors in high school? No, there's not really. The one rule about face masks that have kind of changed is the cage face mask. You don't really, like a few years ago, that's all you see. And I still see some teams, players wearing cage face masks, but obviously they don't allow tinted visors as long as they can see your eyes. Taffler Case will tell us about his visor, his shock visor he got in. He sent me a picture of that this morning, so curious to know how that's working out for you. I'm gonna get a drink of water because I'm losing my voice here as we go on. But anyway, we're gonna give away this padded compression shirt. 5-padded compression shirt. It is a adult medium, like I said. So that's what we're giving away as one of our prizes tonight. We'll get that shipped out to you pretty quick here. And hopefully if I get it packed tonight, and remember, you guys, that you get me your name and your shipping information quicker, the quicker I can get it shipped out to you. So that's just kind of the general consistency. So, all right. So here we go. Let's go ahead and give this away. All right. So we need numbers. It looks like our numbers haven't changed. So we're still going through random numbers 2 through 22. Random number tonight, number 6. Number 6 is Anthony. Are you here? He should be. He was just talking in here. No, there he is. He was the last comment. He asked, Tiger's Blood is that's cool. It's a cool visor name. But Anthony, you won the padded girdle, or excuse me, the padded compression shirt. Are you here? He has to be. He was just in here seconds ago. Sapphire and Northern Lights. You guys with the shock visors, man. Like I don't have one yet. I've wanted to kind of get one to review on here for you guys. Anthony, he must be running from excitement. He must be sprinting around his room like a wild man right now. And he hasn't got to the, he must be screaming all over the place. That's why I hadn't responded yet. It's been a good live stream so far. I'm just kind of curious. I've not really looked into the shock visors as much. I'd kind of like to. I just think they're neat. But like I don't ever see, I always see people on YouTube and Instagram talking about the shock visor, but like I've not seen one person or one player like in my area and the area I coach that doesn't, they just don't have it. Kevin's in here. He's still here. He's just like hanging out in the corner, hanging out in the back corner, just being, hey guys, I'm still here. So that's where Northern Lights. I see the Northern Lights one. That's pretty cool. I like that. So obviously Green Gridiron is probably the place to go to get those. That's where I always hear them talking about it. I've just not bought. I've just not. I know that you guys want me to give one away, but I just haven't got around to looking into getting one yet. I mean, I've looked at it, but the Clear Sky one looks pretty cool. Clear Sky Iridium. I don't know if y'all seen this. Well, I'm sure you have. You guys are probably more knowledgeable than I am over a lot of the shock stuff. I would think that you are. I watch a lot of the videos, obviously from Green Gridiron. What am I trying to do right now? That's not what I'm looking for. My goodness. All right, hang on. Let me find what I can't remember what I was trying to do. I was trying to find where is that? Ah, there we go. Now let's share. Let's try this now. Screen share. Yeah, Clear Sky Iridium. I think that would be pretty cool if I pick that one up. We'll just kind of see. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Anyway, but yeah, did Anthony ever show up here? Anthony, what's the smaller item? We're gonna give away. We can give away some more coupons if you're interested in the. Oh, okay. So Anthony's here. Anthony, just get in touch with me on Instagram, and we'll get that sent out to you. I feel like, Anthony, do you do YouTube videos? Am I subscribed to you? I'm not sure. You just sound familiar. I know I've got you on Instagram. But yes. But yeah, I'll have to check out your Instagram. I want to see those on, I guess, your helmets. So do you have Facebook? I use Facebook only for personal. I've had it was a UA Reviews Facebook page, but I thought you did make videos. I don't know. Anyway, must be somebody else I'm thinking of. Anyway, but I do not have a Facebook. I have a Facebook, but I'm not sharing it with y'all because it's just for family, and it's just what it is. I use Instagram to kind of share with you guys a little bit, but that's really kind of where we're at. So Anthony has got the. So get in touch with me as quickly as you can tonight, and I can get this shipped out as soon as tomorrow, but it won't actually move anywhere till Monday. 20% right now. Fubu Killer's draining his battery. Hopefully you can save your battery. I won't try to kill your battery on here. Let's see. What in the world just happened? Oh, there we go. Where's my fiance? Where's she at? Hey, man. What's up? You just hang. I didn't mean to bother you, but I was just saying what's up. I hadn't heard from you in a while.
Oh, I'm editing vlogs.
Oh, you're editing vlogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't vlog anymore today.
We did not vlog any. I thought about that afterward.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because we looked really good today.
We did look good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. You should ask them what they want to see on the other channel, but you know.
On the your reviews. Food channel.
Yeah.
Like what they want to see.
Advising Amber. Yeah. I guess what they want to see, although you should totally tell them, disclaimer, I don't know jack about football.
Yeah, so if you're trying to ask her questions, like, yeah, she's going to have to, like, jump in here and where?
Yeah. Yeah. So, positives, though. Oh, here, let me get shorter. Positives, though, is that I work at a college. I'm an advisor. I was honor grad in high school. I had great grades in college. I'm going to be a, 3.9 master's student. So if you have questions about school, you have questions about, applications, FAFSA, stuff like that, I got your back. So
she does.
Yeah. He's got you sports, and I have, the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Also budgeting. Stuff. Real life skills, I got you.
Yep. That's what she's good at. She keeps me in line. I don't have a plan to go back to school yet, but I'm sure she'd. Yeah, she's got me if I do, if I'm ready. Quick college question. How come financial aid does its best to not give you money? Hey.
The federal government. They're mean.
It's the federal government. They're mean. I don't know if you could hear, but Foo Killer. Okay. Let me. Foo Killer. Someone give me a charger.
I got you.
We need to send that man a charger right now.
The reason that it's so hard to get money for financial aid or whatever is because the budget for the U.S. is already so crappy, and they for some reason don't want to give it to education, because education I don't know if you guys know, but education is the most what's the word when you're really rich, I don't know, basically education makes the most money. It's one of the most profitable. Thank you. I can't talk tonight. But yeah, they make so much profit that it's education and then gas. They're on the same level of money making. So anything that they don't have to give to students, they get to put back in their pockets. So really, it's the federal government. And if you get a chance to vote, just keep your eyes on that. It's pretty crazy though.
Heisman highlights. I saw your question, so we'll take any responses that you guys have from her. So we'll kind of see. The Sneaker Jew. He's the guy who had the question. He said, I filled out my FAFSA for homeless, and my school wants every verification under the sun to give me money.
Yeah, because if you're homeless, I mean, it really honestly, you would qualify for not only the full thing, but you would qualify for other types of financial aid. And it's crazy because they do not want to give you that money. They want to find a way to be no, you could do this or you could do that. So it's all about federal government and basically them being cheap, honestly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so hard to get aid. And once you get it, you have to especially people who in Arkansas, you can get the Arkansas Challenge. Well, they have a line in it that says you could take 12 hours your first semester and 15 your second, but they don't really make it clear. So people will take 12 in their second semester and then accidentally lose everything.
Yep.
Yeah. And Tyler is the biggest anti financial aid, in terms of positivity because they messed him out of all of his college financial aid.
Yeah.
It was wild. They kept saying he was a non-traditional student, and so they wouldn't give him any money. And then the last year they were like, oh yeah, you were traditional, which is just fresh out of high school. And then they never did pay him back. So he had to pay all that out of pocket, even though he should have had
some money.
College is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
But yeah, so I got you guys. Just tell him stuff and I'll answer it.
Yeah, if you got college, I know we always have college questions on that. All right. Well, okay. You're gonna have to stick around because they're coming up with good questions. Okay. Yes, I would agree that college is stressful. From every standpoint of getting there and applying, it's just all stressful. Okay, so Tam Got Bands 1 says, do you think it would be and this is probably a question.
Out of my way.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. So this is probably a question that we can both answer that we can both answer together because it's a football question and it's a grades related question about transferring. Tam Got Bands 1 says, do you think it would be a good idea to transfer to schools with go to a high school with a better football team? My grades are good, but do you think it would be a good decision? Transferring to another high school?
Yeah, so he's saying like if it would look better at a different high school. So if you're transferring to a high school and you know sort of how the classes are going to go, like say you already have heard from friends, the thing you don't want to do is transfer to another high school and then see a plummet in your grades because maybe the classes are a lot more difficult or maybe for some reason they teach it really crazy or their curriculum's different because it may look better. It may be a better football school, but then you have to think about, okay, if anything happens to your grades, because you have good grades, you don't want to let them go down any because that's like such a big thing to colleges. But, you know, you get there, say you're not a starter. Would you be better at this school where you have good grades and maybe you're playing? Or, you know, if you go somewhere and then you don't play, I mean, that could hurt you too. So I guess it depends. Like, I think, and I'm kind of with Brandon on that, but I would say stay unless you're young. Now, if you're like 8th grade, 9th grade,
it's not going to matter.
You could swap over and you're not gonna be hurt. But if you're 10th or 11th, unless you think, you know, I would only advise it if your grades were bad and you felt like a different school would help. Like maybe you have administrative problems, you know, like maybe you didn't get along with teachers. But yeah, I would stay where you're at unless you thought you could start at another school. Now, if you're not starting, you're not playing, and you could go somewhere else and play and start, then yeah. So, I mean, you would just have to, I guess, kind of know what your situation is. So if you're already starting and you have good grades, I would stay. If you're not playing at all and you have good grades and you think you could switch, maybe. But good grades will always get you farther than the sport will just because sports also want good grades. So you don't ever want to do anything that'll mess up your grades in college.
That's exactly right. So I don't have to answer.
Money, for grades.
Yeah, so not gonna actually reply to any of that. You did.
Because I advise athletes too, and I feel for them because they have to have practices during the day plus all the college stress and keep so many hours and GPA, so it's wild.
Okay, I'm going to answer Heisman Highlights question. He said, how do you think about most coaches? How do you feel most coaches feel about their players wearing visors at practice? It just depends on the coach. It really does. Like, I'm not in a position to like have that opinion because I'm an assistant coach, a defensive coordinator. It does not bother me at all if I was in that position. As a head coach, obviously it's kind of one of those things. I know there's players that wear the tinted visors because you can wear them at practice and it's not anything against you playing in a game, but I'm for it. I'm not able to change your coach's mind about how they are. That's just what it is. So
frugal.
All right. So yeah, that was a good discussion about college. I'm glad we got that question answered.
But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, you probably already know because we comment back and forth. But my Instagram, it's advising Amber, and I don't think there's a period in it. I think it's just advising Amber, spelled just like it sounds. But yeah, you guys are free to like leave comments or like, I guess you could probably send me a message because I don't really update it that often. But yeah, I'll do a video about whatever. Or you can just ask questions and I'll answer them.
Yeah, I feel like these are good questions that people need to hear in that standpoint. So
I'll know more about like I think each state has their own sort of state scholarship. I won't know as much about those unless you're from Arkansas, but federal scholarships and private scholarships I can kind of advise you on. Private scholarships always are different, but just from who's doing it. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'll help you out.
All right.
Woohoo!
So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your advice.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so
I forgot my phone.
We're gonna give away another item here. Sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. All right, we're gonna give away some more East Bay coupons. Is another item. These are real easy to ship out. And guys, I know we're kind of running down on time here, but we are doing another giveaway next week that'll be worth sticking and waiting around for. Because here's the thing about the giveaways. Like, yeah, I could give away a ton of stuff, but we only operate on how often I can ship out stuff. Like, I still have 3 things I've not shipped out from the 7-year anniversary, and that's those wristbands. It's just because I got busy, and that's the thing. Like, y'all are on my time whenever you win something. So, and it is free. So, I mean, it does take a little longer. It's not like on eBay whenever like my reputation as an eBay seller is on the line. Whenever I ship something out as soon as I can, like
You're
eBay.
Slow at that too.
Oh, well, I mean, I could be so much better, but the post office just isn't in the way that I drive and the way I go to work. It's a pain. It's a hassle. It takes time out of my day, and then they're not open late. And so the thing that I've really benefited from is buying my postage online, but it costs so much. And see, I don't want to pay, like, this is Brandon's wristbands, but I can't pay $7 to ship that whenever I know I can get it for $3. Like, I'm sorry, but that's
I bet they don't mind.
Yeah, I just, I know I have people comment all the time, like, where's my stuff? But it's just like, it takes time to get there. And I know Fufu had like, I know Fufu Killer had a rough time getting something shipped to him or somebody that was near him, I guess. I don't know. But let's give away some East Bay coupons. These are 20% off, no minimum purchase. So you could literally buy one thing and get 20% off. The bigger the item, the more you get off on it, obviously. But yeah, that's where we're going. How's my voice right now? It's rough.
Pretty rough.
And I don't even feel like I talked that much today, but all of a sudden I got on here and I just I feel awful.
It's winter.
Yeah, it's winter, all right. All right, so Fufu Killer, you shouldn't have to do the poll again. You should be entered in here. It's not like you leave and you're still entered in here. So you don't have to actually do anything with that. So yeah. Let's pick another random number. Here we go. Number 10. Number 10 is Tyler McKay. Not seen that one. Tyler McKay, are you here? His response to my question earlier was, what is the best gift to receive as a football player? He said, anything really.
I like any gifts.
Any gifts. Tommy Bond also said anything. Here's some of the other. Here's some other ones we had earlier. Kevin said he wants compression tights. Let's see. Mason said white Nike compression. I guess it's like compression shirt, I guess. And then Pikachu Plaza said a jersey. Matthew Marquez says pads. The Sneaker Jew said a signed football from your favorite football player or a ticket to your favorite team's game, a picture of your favorite football player. Those are cool gifts. Tommy Bond obviously said anything. Greg Lewis said cleats or visor. And then Chandler said I would be blessed with anything. And then a backplate from Momo Cow. All right. So we're going to go ahead and give it to somebody else. This is the last thing we're giving away tonight. But here's what I'm going to say. I know like these are kind of like, you know, it's just little coupons you receive. And like, yeah, you could probably get away. Like it's not much. But look, we're going to have more giveaways next week. All right. So that's where we've got to be patient. Like we're getting here next week. We're going to have stuff to give away. It's going to be a big deal. So don't get mad or nothing that this has been like a crappy live stream. Because if you're in it for no, it's just I know I can feel the tension. I really can. But like guys, this is a free thing that you know I know you subscribe to, and it's all I know it's a lot of fun. But man, we gotta, you know, I can only give away so much at a time. But like that's why we have like big deal giveaways. Like we have our huge live streams where we give big stuff away. But you know, this is one of those that we don't really have it yet. But and I know a lot of people are grateful for what we do receive. So we're gonna give it away. We're gonna give away something else. I think this has been a really good live stream. So thank you guys for always supporting the live stream's cause. Random number 22 is Jason. I feel like we called his name earlier. Yeah. To me, it's the live stream. It's just like I don't have my voice, so I'm kind of like taking a lot of pauses in between talking and drinking water. All right, so we're going to go ahead and generate another name. Random number 17. Number 17 is the Sneaker Jew. I know you're here. You just won. We do a random number. I tell Google to pick a random number between 2 and 22, and that's number 17, and that was listed on my form as the Sneaker Jew. He was the 16th, 17th person to enter in tonight. All right, so you've won 2 East Bay coupons for 20% off no minimum. We did give the shirt away. Who got the shirt? I think it was Anthony got the shirt. I guess, Anthony, are you going to be able to wear that shirt? I'm just kind of curious if that was like your size or anything. I know I believe Anthony's a semi-pro player, if I remember right. So that's pretty cool. So if you're in this live stream right now, how many live streams have you watched in a row? Like, let me ask that question for you guys. Like, how many of you guys like consider yourself true notification squad? That's what I'm kind of curious about.
Yeah. boring one.
Who's all set through the boring one? I know I asked this question a lot, but okay. Too much sauce is a good question. I have a question. Is it true if you do more than one sport in high school, then you have better chance to play football in college? Like if you get scouts, they like to see athletes do multiple sports. It really depends on the coach. Like a lot of coaches will, like, you know, if you do football and you're also a track, if you do track, you know, they will see kind of your speed in a different way. So, I mean, it is kind of true. Like a lot of coaches will kind of look for people like that that are able to balance multiple things, because the thing is when you've only done football and, you know, you have like, I never played multiple sports. But yeah, that's kind of I'm not going to say it's like a make or break kind of thing, but I think it is important to try multiple sports and to kind of just, you know, work in different ways. I don't fault kids for, you know, going to basketball or track. I think they have a lot of benefit. All right, so Anthony did say we're medium or large. Okay, well, that's good. So we've got multiple people that are on everything. All right, Pikachu Plaza, see ya. Says he has to go. Okay. So yeah, very excited about, you know, where we're going with this. We've had a lot of good feedback tonight from you guys. I'm probably going to have to go ahead and shut it down for the night. So who was our last? All right, so Sneaker Jew, if you've won, you need to get in contact with me on Instagram as soon as you can. There he is. He just got in touch with me now. All right. And I just got your message. Send me a name too. Send me like your first and last name. I was going to type it back, but I'm sure you're like right here. And that's the last thing I need. Make sure you guys always, you know, send me, like, when you do this, I just lost everything I was trying to say. But whenever you guys send me you win something, say you win something, like Sneaker Jew won something, he's typing it again, but just make sure you always like leave your first last name. It helps to kind of have that information on there. So, you know, if something was to ever get lost, I could go and, you know, give them the contact information to prove it. Okay, thank you for sending that, the Sneaker Jew. Yeah, I hope I get to feel better too, because this all of a sudden just kind of came out of nowhere. So we're excited about kind of what's going on next week. So that's what I'm definitely excited for next week's little event. And Anthony, make sure you can get on there and make sure you can get on there and send me a message as soon as you can, so I can get this possibly shipped, get the process started tonight. So that's kind of where we're at this point. I'm just excited to be filming these every weekend. It's a lot of fun. So let's see kind of what's in the future. We've got so basically the Christmas giveaway that we're doing is going to be on the 16th. I didn't want to do it on the 23rd because the 23rd is obviously 2 days away from Christmas. So like you wouldn't receive your stuff in time for Christmas. So that's kind of our reasoning. Is it easier to send the coupon code so you don't have to pay for shipping? All I would do is throw a stamp on it, and a stamp's only cost 50 cents. But I did think about that. I could just take pictures of them and send it to you. So, see you, Foo Killer. I think that would be a good idea. So I may just May just do that for you and send those to you here in just a minute, just so it's easier. Show me the bikinis is in the building. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, they got the Mr. Football Christmas giveaway viewer special next week. That'll be exciting to be a part. And that video has actually already been scheduled, so we'll come up with everything for that. But I'm just gonna. I always say this, but in order for us to, continue the process, in order for us to continue, to give things away, it all comes from me making money on the YouTube, the ads that play, and that money usually comes in about every 2 months or so, just based on what we get. I don't know when it's going to update. It should update here in the next few days how much I can spend, but that kind of depends on everything. But we're just excited about all that's coming next week. I mean, what are some good things that you would like to see in? Let me just go ahead and say this. What kind of things do you want to see in the giveaway special next week? Anthony says, I'm here to learn anything I don't know and also help inform younger players about anything I know. It's a good motto to have. That's actually what I really set out with when I had my first YouTube channel. Well, it's still this YouTube channel, but that was kind of my main motto, was to try to help inform younger players, and I still do that to this day. It's still a big motto of mine. To do that. So obviously you guys want back plates for Christmas. Obviously that's something that we've given away several times before on this channel. So I get it. We got to have our back plates, rib protectors. Does everybody basically have, I guess, Sneaker Jew, are you a quarterback, I guess? Or because I know you had the quarterback cleat question earlier. So Sneaker Jew, let's see, I guess what level are you? Like, are you youth, middle school, high school, running back? Learned a lot from your earlier videos when I was in high school. I'm glad. I'm glad my videos, like, I know my videos don't always, I mean, I'm not obviously the biggest YouTuber out there as far as this stuff goes, but I just really enjoy.
You love football.
I love football, so that's why I do this. So I guess that's always been the basis of the channel, for everything. So, but I'm gonna get a few. Okay, I've got Anthony. I got your. And Anthony, I know that your towel actually came in, that I ordered for you. You won, I guess, a week or two ago. And so I've got your towel to still customize. So, and that's actually over here in this bag. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. And this will also be sent out in this shipment. But this is your towel that you'll get. This is my favorite Under Armour style that they have in this towel. I know a few other people have won this style of towel, but it's the simple white, the black logo. And I guess we need to figure out where you want your number to be placed. We could do it up top. We could do it right beside the Under Armour logo. We could do it in the middle. We can do it wherever you want. We got that. So I think it's probably about time for me to go ahead and get off here. Just kind of let me know, I guess, you know, we're gonna have this go on next week. It's gonna be fun. If you could play for any NFL team, who would it be? I don't know. I'd want to play for a team that's you know going to get to the Super Bowl. I don't want to play for the Browns or the Raiders. I don't know. Are the Raiders doing good? So you'd like the towel. To go back on the NFL question, I'd like to probably. I mean, I would play for probably. I mean, I said the teams I wouldn't play for. I don't know. I mean, the Seahawks would be pretty cool. I like how they play defense. Cat.
I don't know what her doing.
She just likes to talk. That's all it is. So the Raiders are okay. I felt like the Raiders. I don't keep up with the NFL at all, so I don't know how the Raiders are doing. But we could put the logo on the side. They're going to be kind of smaller letters. I'll kind of show you at least what one of the numbers will look like. So here's a 3. It'd kind of fit somewhere. We could line it up right with this Under Armour logo like that. And we can do that. Just kind of let me know. And somebody else won the custom wristbands last week or week. Yeah, lining up. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad we got that settled on here. So I'll remember that and try to get this pushed out this week too. I think I've already got your info. Well, yeah, I just got your information because you won the coupon. So we'll throw the coupons. Well, yeah, I'll do it all. I'll do it all separate. All right. So I think maybe I'm crazy. No, the Sneaker Jew just won the. No, wait. You won the. Anthony won the. Okay, I got this all figured out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is why we use Instagram and try to. That's the best place we keep record. It always helps to say what you've won, and a lot of you do that anyway. So. So we'll get that all taken care of. Guys, this has been a fun live stream. It always is fun. I enjoy everything that we do. We've still got seven viewers in here right now. Let's get a roll call and just see who's all. You better get some rest. Yeah, I probably need it. Who knows? I don't know how late we're gonna have to stay. We're gonna stay up. She's in there playing Breath of the Wild right now. But yeah, I'm gonna need. Probably take. Did I take my inhaler? No, I haven't taken my inhaler. So that could be half the reason. You never know. I'm kind of like a few hours late from taking my daily inhaler. So let's see who's in here right now. Pikachu Plaza's still here. Got 7 watching. I'm just kind of curious to see where we're at as far as the number goes. Had 15 people like the video tonight. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Got 8 people watching. Sneaker Juice still here. I know Anthony's in here. Okay, this is good. You get something cool? No.
A medal.
A medal. Momo Cow's in here. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I really think, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream as well as I did. We got my fiance in here talking about some college questions. That's always good. So always feel free to ask her stuff. We're going to go ahead and shut it off for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.